Hello everyone, this is Direwolf20 and welcome to episode 52 of Direwolf20's server play. I'm here with Searge on the server. He's about the only one on right now. A couple people were on earlier, but they had to split. I did figure out what was wrong with my GPS system, by the way, and why my turtle wasn't going to its right spot. Basically, I derped on the coordinates of these computers. I typed them in wrong. So they were hosting GPS with the wrong coordinates, and that completely messed up my turtle. But he's acting pretty good right now. He did actually refuel properly, so I'm pretty happy with that. I think maybe I want to write a real quick program for him to deposit items somewhere. That might be a good idea. I think I'm going to create, yeah, I have an idea. All right, let's do this. I'm going to get a chest, because I just realized he has a bunch of items, and I said, well, if he has a bunch of items, why don't we write a program to do something about that? What are you up to, Sarge?
I think I will go back to my mining age and check if the production is not halted by anything.
Cool.
And I will be back here in some minutes.
All right, I will be over to visit your mining age today too, by the way, because I want to, you know, see what you've been making. You told me you had a bunch of cool turtles running around doing all kinds of cool stuff, right?
Yes, it's actually the first time I got into programming my turtles a little bit, and so I thought I still need more resources. Let's just build some kind of mining site where some turtles can cooperate and help each other to get me some stacks of diamonds, basically, and some other things I need.
All right, so this is 1665-6. So, what I'm going to do is write a new program called drop-off, and it should be pretty quick. Alright, I'm actually going to copy go home. See? Now I can edit drop-off, and it has the same code as go home. And I can do the exact same stuff. Now, I don't have to worry about fuel, because this is going to be just a quick drop-off thing. And probably not have to worry about slots either. All I want it to do when I tell it to drop off is go to -4 it was, right? So this position is 1665 -6. So that's really 1665 -7. So I was close. Okay. And then what I want it to do is forget about fuel level. I'm not going to worry about that.
It's going pretty well here. I have to refuel them very often at the moment, but they are doing a great job.
In fact, I don't know why I did this. Yeah, I don't even know why I copied that, because pretty much everything it does is refueling, isn't it? So, oh well. I'm going to tell it to go there, and then it'll face north again, remember? So it'll be sitting here. And then we want to basically drop off everything he has in his inventory. And that's just going to kind of like clean him up, basically, because he collects junk as he's running around doing stuff. So what we'll do is we'll do 4. Again, remember, we want to do a for loop. I is equal to 1 through 16. Do. Turtle.select I, and what that's going to do is it's going to select whatever the current I position is. So it's going to set I equal to 1, and then select position number 1. And it'll then, we'll do turtle.drop. And what that does, if there's an inventory in front of it, it's going to try and place the items.
I was wondering if the turtles can also use other tools, like can I use them to collect my resin from the rubber trees, for example?
I don't think they can. I don't think you can give it like an industrial craft tool. But if you want, I can show you a system in forestry that can collect rubber for you.
Oh, I will have to try it then, but it was just kind of, I'm playing around with the turtles, so I'm kind of looking what they can do and what they can't do at the moment.
True. Alright, so this is a pretty simple program. It's going to basically start with the variable I, and it'll start with number 1, and it'll select position 1, and then it'll drop the items in position 1, and then it'll go and change I to 2, and it'll select position 2 and drop the items, position 3, etc., etc. And I think what I'd like to do is automatically have him go home once he's done. So right after that, we're going to do this. Yeah, I'm just kind of teaching a little bit of for loops and basics of programming stuff. Let's see, drop off, go. Alright, what are you trying to do now? Attempt to index a who what now? So you got to your position.
Okay, I will come to your edge and watch what you're doing while you try to make your program build something cool. Because my mining is running again, so I have at least 30 to 40 minutes before I have to refuel my turtles again.
There's your problem. Yeah, I'm trying to debug my code. I'm like, what'd I do wrong? Oh, I spelled turtle wrong.
Ooh, yes. That's a mistake.
Yeah. So I'm going to send my turtle home again. Alright, so just type the word drop off in the computer, Sarge.
Okay. Ah, cool, it seems to work.
Not bad, right? Pretty simple program, but, you know, another good one of those, like, you know, introduction to programming type deals. That's all it does.
I will have to look at your code, because that's basically what I need for my extended excavate program, to go to different chests for different purposes.
There you go. That's it right there. I just opened it up.
Okay, that's really simple.
Yeah, I wasn't doing anything too complicated, don't worry. If you want to, like, sort, I know the way Dan does it is he basically has a separate chest for each type of item. And then what he does is he sucks the item out and puts it in block 16 and then uses the compare on each item in the inventory.
Oh yes, I saw that when I first visited this world. It's a pretty smart idea, but you still need one chest that can just take all the remaining items, because I guess you don't have filters for every possible item that Turtle can collect.
Yeah, you'll want something where it's like, you know, like a drop all program or something that'll be like the last stop is to drop everything in this last chest. And I think what I should do is maybe have this turtle.dropoff, like dump items into like my sorting system or something back in my overworld. That might be cool. Let's go check out your world.
Okay, we have to go to my main world first, the Happy Plains.
Okay. My Dire Age 1 is lagging like there's no tomorrow, by the way.
Yeah, I realized that.
Oh wow, it's actually, the ticks per second is up. It's pretty high, it's at almost 97%. It was like at 15% earlier today. Ooh,
okay,
the rich plains, huh?
The rich plains, yes.
So you've had a lot of work you've been doing here, huh? Things to smelt going here. That's cool. Output. Oh, nice.
I had to make use of everything I learned from your videos, so I built this small machine that I can use to make my basic ingots that I need. I just have two places where I can drop off stuff, like I can put the resin in the middle chest to just put it in the furnace, and I can on the right side put my stuff that I dig out, the resources that need to be processed in the macerator.
Cool. Do you know about the centrifuge, by the way?
I've seen the video, I've not built one yet. I will do that soon. And this place where I now is my little resource gathering place.
Oh, I see some turtles down there excavating. Are they running the default excavate, or did you write your own custom one?
At the moment they are still on the default, but I want to extend it because there are two problems actually. The first problem is the refuel command. I cannot just find an easy way with the default program to refill them without doing it manually.
Right.
And the second thing is after a server restart, when I want to restart the excavate command on the turtles, what I want to have is to add something like, okay, don't start on the top again, and it will just start the whole program from the beginning. I want to tell it, okay, last time you dig maybe 40 blocks deep, so start down there with the new cycle of the excavate program, and not, because it would just be digging through thin air for hours if you started on top.
Right. Yep. Yeah, I hear what you're saying. Yeah, the built-in excavate program definitely has. It's good at what it does, but it's definitely very basic, and you'll waste a lot of time if you because whenever you unload this world, like a server restart, like you said, the program stops, and then there's no way to tell it to pick up where it left off. The only thing you can do really is bring it back up here and then start it back up.
Yeah, exactly, and that's why this computer has a small program on it. It's called the home beacon, and it's very simple, because all this program does is I start a rednet, I'm waiting for the help me get home message, and I send back a follow my voice. That's all this does. And actually on the turtles, they have a startup program that will automatically start when maybe after the world is reloaded or server restarts. They are sending out this help me get home messages, and if
Right.
they get back the follow my voice message, they can just measure the distance to this computer, and they will move up first and then move to the direction. So it's like somebody telling you in the dark, just close your eyes, follow my voice, you will find me.
I gotcha. So it reports the distance between the computer and the turtle just moves some random direction and then checks to see if it's closer. And if it is, it keeps moving in that direction until it's no longer closer.
Yeah, exactly. It's very basic. I could have used a GPS system, but I think for this basic stuff I wanted to do here, this was the fastest way to get it done.
No, I agree, and I think that's the best way to probably do it too, because you don't need a whole GPS network for that.
Yeah, exactly. And as you have seen in your experiments, that GPS, if you don't do it if you have any mistake in the GPS, it will just go anywhere, but not the place you want it to go.
Yeah, and I have lots of mistakes. It's hard to do things properly when you're recording and talking at the same time. Oh, look, there's a turtle. It just dropped off some stuff, and it's going back to excavate. That's
Yeah,
cool.
it's just, I have 4 chests for the 4 turtles. They will just put it inside. It will be sucked down, and if you go down in the maintenance tunnel, you can see there's just one tube with a diamond tube to sort the stuff. It's basically, I told him, okay, I don't need cobblestone, I don't need dirt and sand. They are just going to avoid. I don't need them. And everything else is just going to these 2 golden chests to collect them.
Nice. Now you're going to eventually want to get some recyclers and recycle that dirt and cobblestone.
Yeah, of course I will. But actually, this world is for gathering the resources I need to build stuff, and I have a big quarry going on in my main world.
Yeah.
And that's actually collecting everything, and I will create the recyclers there and everything, and I want to get into some new metal production soon, because you can build cool stuff with it.
Nice. You know what would be cool is to write a turtle program that basically digs straight down to Y level 20 and then starts its excavate program from there.
Yeah, exactly. That's one of the things that you can also do when I have extended the excavate program, because
Oh, there comes a turtle too. He's coming back up. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking, right? Like write an excavate program, and you can tell it like what Y level to start at and what size to make it. So you can say like, hey, go straight down to 20, which is like the highest diamond level, and then start mining for me.
Ah, exactly. You can use it like this, or you can use it, as I said, when you already have a pit and large hole in the earth here, and you want it to start somewhere down there, because you have to restart it. And because right now, even if I want to stop the excavate program just for a moment to do something on the turtle, I will have to start over completely. And that would be a waste of fuel.
Looking pretty cool, man. Yeah, computer craft is fun. I've spent a few episodes now working on it, so I'm hoping I'm not boring the audience too much with computer craft too often. But don't worry, I'm going to get to some more builds pretty soon.
I'm pretty sure Dan won't complain that you're covering it in this extent.
Yeah, I did a couple of videos on the Red Power 4th computers, and some people are like, "Oh my God, now I understand 4th," and other people are like, "Why did I just watch an hour worth of you typing commands into a computer?" Like that's not quite as entertaining, I think, for some people.
But I'm also surprised to see sometimes when I'm updating the MCP versions, it's, in my opinion, really boring to see me just update some databases and run programs on some text files and all this stuff. But people are watching it. I don't know. Some people are just interested in watching people do this kind of boring stuff.
Yeah, pretty cool.
Okay, so it's pretty simple still, but I think it's a very good starting point to get me the resources I need to build some better stuff in my main world. And you can see it on the mini-map if you are in this mining world. It's creating some very deep holes in the world, so I will probably... I don't want to have this kind of holes in my main world. It just doesn't look nice.
I didn't know there was a built-in paste bin program.
Oh, that's actually, it's built in, but you can only use it if the HTTP commands are activated on the server.
I wrote my own, because I didn't know there was one.
Oh.
Yeah, I wrote my own very weak and terrible one.
It's working, it's okay.
It is, but I was like all like annoyed that I'd have to copy this HTTP pull program I wrote to like every computer I created. The fact that there's a built-in paste bin, that's awesome.
That makes the life so much easier. I even sometimes I was considering, okay, I want to make a real complex program for one of my turtles just to play with it, like sending it remote commands from a central station and something like that. But then I thought, okay, the built-in editor is not very comfortable. I actually want to do it on my machine and just send it into the game somehow. And now with the paste bin, I can do it.
You know, I'd have to go to Overworld, by the way, and figure out... I've never used ender chests on this server yet. I have to remember what my colors are.
I didn't even realize we have ender chests in 1.2.5.
Oh, yeah. We have a system set up where, like, you pick like, the first 2 colors, I think it is. And then, yeah.
Okay. I confuse it. So it's a mod for
That's
1.2.5. It's not the ender chest that came with
Minecraft
later.
You've never seen the ender chest mod? Oh, come check it out. Come to my world. I'll show you my my main world. Because I'm about to implement them. They work across dimensions.
Okay, that's basically how the ender chests in the base game work now.
Obsidian, wool, ender pearl, and blaze rods.
It's a chest that is bound to the player, and you can open it in every dimension. But I think the ender chest mod here is a bit different, because you said something about color.
Yeah, I'll show you. Hang on one sec. I need to pop over to the nether, into our blaze rod factory. I need to get a few blaze rods. I feel like 2 stacks is probably enough, because I need 4. Alright, so check it out over here. I'll build it in this far left crafting table.
Okay, I just looked up the recipe in NEI.
Yep.
You're welcome.
Okay, ready? Oh, there we go. So I'm going to grab, let's say 3 of them. I'll grab 4, just because I made that many. Alright, so here's how it works. These things are awesome. Here you go. Take one of those, or those 2 dies, and click on the top left little white square there with the die. Alright, so now the color code of this chest is yellow, white, white, and every other ender chest with the same color code shares the same inventory.
That's cool.
Yeah. So what we did on the server is we chose that everybody gets their own like first 2 colors, and then they can use anything they want after that. So like my colors are yellow, yellow, whatever.
Oh, I see. So you basically have 16 ender chests that you can use because there are 16 colors in the game.
Right. So right now what I'm going to do is create a yellow, yellow, red as my colors for this set. And now they should be shared. And I'm going to take them.
So will they keep the color encoding if you break them?
Yep.
Okay, that's cool.
There we go. And then I'll put this one over here. So the ones in 132, they work across dimensions too?
It's basically you can build the ender chests in 1.3, and they are bound to the player. So each player has they all have their own inventory in the ender chest, and you only have one kind of ender chest and one inventory in there, but you can use it in any dimension. And the advantage of it is, in multiplayer worlds, this is the only place where you can hide stuff from other players, because you are the only person who can see your inventory in the chest. So a different person using the same chest as you do, they will see their inventory and not yours.
Gotcha. So now my sorting system should be running and sorting things for me if you're in there still.
Yes, I saw the chest open and close. So I guess it's opening every time you open the other chest somewhere else.
Yep, and it should be pulling items out. So basically what I did is I set it up so that that chest that I made, the drop-off chest for my turtle, is going to connect up to this, which is the input chest in my sorting system. So anything my turtle drops off will automatically get sorted in here. Sweet.
That's really useful. I should probably do something similar to get the resources from my mining world back to my main world.
Yeah. It's pretty cool. I mean, like, I did it just for fun with Railcraft and Mistcraft portals, but you can totally do it with ender chests a lot easier.
I think I want to mess with the Raycraft stuff later, because there's so many mods that I already learned now. I want to build something with the stuff I already learned before I add even more, because in the end it doesn't really make much fun to learn all the mods and never use any of them for more than just 1 or 2 experiments.
Oh yeah, now true. I started off with only like, 2 or 3 different mods, and then I slowly added one at a time here and there. So I was able to like get a pretty good grasp of how they all worked. But if you're like jumping in with 20 different mods at once, like you are right now, it's definitely a little overwhelming.
Oh yes, but I think I got at least the most important stuff I got now and can use now. So like building some tube systems with Buildcraft really helps a lot. And I got into IC2 a bit to make a macerator and electric furnace and this stuff. And now all the turtles from Computercraft are just awesome.
Yeah, they are. Computercraft is neat. I'm definitely having fun playing with it and learning it a bit.
What I actually still have to try is, I think Computercraft has special support for the red power mod. So you
Yep.
can send red signals to color-coded cabling.
Yeah, it does. You can use bundled cabling. Have you
Ah,
used that
okay.
at all much? I don't know how much you're into Redstone.
It's actually the Red Power 2 was one of the mods I already played a lot in the past because we had our own server running just the Red Power 2 mod for some
Oh,
time.
cool.
So that's at least one of the mods that are running here is something I already knew about.
Nice.
I like it. Elerum did a very good job balancing it, and it's very useful. Especially, I like the all the half blocks and the covers and everything to get all my redstone in the walls and not have to do some crazy stuff just to hide it.
Yeah, I'm definitely a big fan of Red Power. I like all the mods. I'm a mod junkie. All
Okay.
right, I'm gonna think about what I want to build and check on how long this episode's been going, and I'll be right back, guys. Oh wow, yeah, I can't believe this video has already been about 26 minutes long. So I guess we used a lot of time getting that turtle going with its new drop-off code, and then yeah, pretty cool. So you know, I think what I want to do before I wrap up is maybe get this turtle to just excavate a little bit, but I wonder if I can edit the excavate code a little.
I think it's in Turtle Excavate. It's ROM programs Turtle Excavate.
There we go. I never tried the craft. What does that do? Oh well, I'm not gonna worry about it now. There we go. So let's see if I can figure out how this thing works. I'll be back in a sec. Alright guys, I'm back. Me and Sarge are just playing around with crafting turtles. But I don't think I want to mess around with the excavate program too much. Basically found out that it's very complicated. But that's okay. What I think I'm going to do is get ready to wrap up this episode, and then next episode I'm going to come back. I think I've been doing computer craft for like 2 or 3 episodes now. I think I should switch gears to something a little different. Because I'm recording these in advance, I'm not able to check your comments to see whether or not you're liking all the computer craft or not. So I guess I'll figure that out sooner than later. And I'll come back next episode and maybe get started on some red power stuff. I would like to build some kind of frame machine. I haven't done that yet in this multiplayer series, and I just love frames so much, you guys know that. So I want to play with the frames machine and maybe even the frames analyzer, which I think we have on the server, don't we? Yeah, we do.
At least seen it in the mods directory.
Yep. So I want to play with the frame analyzer, show you guys what that does and how it works. It's pretty cool. It's an add-on mod that somebody created, but yeah, it's pretty neat. So don't think I'm going to do the frame quarry though, because honestly, I've got plenty of resources at this point. Like my buildcraft quarriers are doing fine. My frame quarry I wouldn't really need. I know a lot of people wanted me to do the tunnel bore like Player and Tog have made, and a couple other people for that matter. But honestly, you guys have seen that from them, and I don't really need the resources all that much right now. So what I'm thinking is maybe my next series, once we reset the server here, or maybe my single player series, is when I'll do that tunnel bore thing. That sound like a good plan? I thought so. All right, and yep, does look like we've hit that 30-minute mark. So what I'm going to do is wrap up this episode. So I hope you guys enjoyed watching episode 52 of Direwolf20's server play, and I'll catch you all next time. Take it easy.